Foster with the basketball to the left side. He'll drive, spin into the lane, put it off the glass and in.
Here's Foster working against Hauser. Got a little space. The fadeaway drops for Armoni.
A one-possession ball game. Foster, great find to Jack with the finish.
How good this Eastern Michigan team could be in another year or two, if not for likely Armoni Bates heading to the NBA draft. I mean, all their stars are sophomores.
Oh, they will if they get an opportunity. I'm surprised they held up.
Armoni Foster makes it.
Now it goes. Here is Foster to the free throw line. He's going to turn with a 15-footer. You just can't.
15 turnovers per game Buffalo averages. That's got to change tonight. He said single digits or 10. That's our goal as a team. We'll try to limit that.
Minutes without a point. As we move towards the second media break, that's a beautiful find.
Points and 7 rebounds against Akron the other night.
Played well, good plus minus.
What a nice pass into the cutting Jack.
Friends get put on display and play their, whoever they choose to play, and then it's time to come together and start matching up against a real.
You got to throw young players into games and just let them grow up out on the floor. That's an easy one. High school.
Well, Joey sure did, and I know he did when he was here. When you look at those numbers, I remember the days.
He's in 8 points against Kent State.
Falls here, and the 3 rattles in.
Buffalo trying to stay attached. Foster, that's a strong drive.
Mid-range, we've seen him knock down the 3, net time, showing this, getting separation with the step back, knocking it down, so you can knock it to that.
It's just unbelievable. You don't see guys his size that have that stamina now. You really credit him to getting into game shape. He plays a bunch of minutes, and he's just a really fantastic
Free throw line.
Foster's been the main man here for Buffalo as of late, quieting this once rowdy Worthen Arena crowd. Foster drives. Buffalo trying to give Ball State the...
Hardnett calling for that pass. Instead, it's Jack from Foster.
Are we saying for certain that AJ bid on the fake to nobody?
I think AJ's guilty. What would you say?
Go board. Powell gets rid of it. Top of the key 3 for Foster.
Top of the key, Curtis Jones fake left, goes right, gets it to Foster. Foster pulls up from 17 feet and hits it.
First time he went to Marquette, then he announced his transfer. I recruited him the second time. And I think it's just really taken Joey some time to play.
Bulls working around Foster. He's been aggressive here tonight offensively. Let's see what he'll do here. He'll find a lane. He'll step back. He'll pull up and hit.
Good to see the Cardinals go to him right out of the timeout, but way too many empty possessions.
Confident.
You wouldn't know it by watching that he's missed the last couple of games. All alone, Joe Smith.
Third in Colgate history in assists, and you see why there. Great play. Give and go, Foster, Hardnett got it. 9th steal of the evening. That matches their season steals per game, which is good for 39th in the country. Foster, bounce pass, Hardnett, layup, good!
Top Drake, as they've gotten some comfortable leads. Rebound for Foster. Foster
has preached to his team, we've got to keep that score low here tonight. Foster in the lane, flings it up and it goes. Style Chandler Baker, his first basket as a Raider. And hanging and hit.
Tomorrow on ESPN and the ESPN app.
Yeah, Alabama 18-2. One of those teams.
It off to Adams. Foster will weave into the lane. He'll hang and hit.
Yeah, UConn is looking for it to end that drought we mentioned. We're just 1 for the last 14 from the floor before that one. Out of the timeout, a step
picks from the floor, a couple of rebounds, couple of assists. He's been Batman, or Robin rather, to his Batman tonight in Armoni Bates.
Record by 15. Pushing off and then rattling.
Used the screen, but couldn't get the roll with Smith as he fell down. Foster against Pearson, tucks and scores again.
Starting, he usually starts. He scores 13.5 per game. Tough shot for Foster, who is
by Hardnett, almost picked off, but Armoni Foster able to hang on to it. Foster down the lane, coast to coast, layup good.
Get it into Sparks. Credit Isaac Jack doing a great job not giving Sparks any room in the paint.
Foster powers through Bumbelow, and it's
penetration from Hawkins before the shot. Foster from the corner. I saw swimming when I was snorkeling the other day up at Koki Beach here on St. Thomas Island. Foster.
Goal attempt.
Shoots 60% from the floor, trying to deny Foster here, and he snuck one around.
Great game. Came up with a career-high 13 points, 7 rebounds, a couple of assists in 24 minutes.
At first at this pace.
I like it, Michael. 12-4 run right now by the Zips.
Foster again turning.
Foster's pressure. This time by Diarra all the way to the rim.
Foster, the pivot at the foul line, and the shot falls.
Picks up the dribble, cross-court feed to the rack, up and in.
I think if they want to push the pace, they got to get that ball out faster on defensive rebounds.
Foster spinning into the lane, got it!
Get a timeout from Coach Weitzel, but we are in that media break, so I think he's hoping for a whistle here soon, or at least a bucket.
Foster into the lane, ends.
They want to slow it down here, their third crack on the basket.
Yeah, you won't see a ton of that. This team loves to get up.
On defense, run the court better, force some takeaways. That's what a team does. That's a great look from Armoni. Almost stolen away by Lovejoy. Foster bounces for the big man, Isaac Jack off glass.
Ball State, probably the top of the mix with Buffalo right there behind him, but there's a lot of parity in this league. Akron is not.
7-hour car ride, bus ride from here in Buffalo.
Such a great town, Athens.
Absolutely.
Oh, one of my favorites.
Good try by him, but he'll give it back up, and the Bulls will work it around. Foster pulls up the dribble. Nice pass to a wide open.
Buffalo out rebounding Canisius 18-12 now. That's been a huge reason of why they've been successful so far.
Corner three, Foster's.
Looking to get these guys back on track for Howard.
String 3 consecutive stops together.
Foster rises. Oh, off the high.
11:22 to go. Larry working against Foster to the basket again. Wow.
A run out, and Jacobs finding Coleman.
But Foster goes in and.
If you pin his arm with your arm,
yeah, it could have
but
been
if you're getting hugged from behind, Coach.
That one is a fast break point.
Yeah, I mean, here we go again.
Here's a
Right
steal. Armoni Foster up and in.
Warming up about his Homeland Security internship. He's not 5'11". About 5'9".
Fashion conscious amount. You recognize these things. Armoni Foster creating
the paint, but he didn't get that message to his feet. It wasn't the cleanest of moves, but still, hey, got it to go, and a good finish at the rim. You love the act.
We're underway. Buffalo with the basketball. Foster, nice crossover move to the basket with a left hand. He's
going front rim, no good. Rebound, Hardnett. Kick it back to Foster for 3. Got it.
That's a bad
confidence builder.
Dinkins on the season 1 for 8 from outside.
Tonight, we're getting treated to some midweeks hoops here as Buffalo will begin with the ball. Nobody, Matt. 6 seconds difference here, Paul.
Off the screen, Foster, bounce pass, Hardnett layup. Their Bulls kind of searching for someone to be consistently offensive. Is it Armoni Foster? He'll put the jumper up and hit it. Tied at 25. But a good first half. Our first half of the first game.
Foster, nice dump off
to shoot. Foster leaving it for Jack, driving inside. And
against each other.
Yeah, they're on each other there. What's funny was I was prepping for my spotting sheet. I was not often. I typed Rochester twice, typed number 2 twice.